Good morning, Life Forcers. Today is, what day is it? Wednesday, May 8th. And our practice today, we'll be looking at different variations of Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, which is the bridge pose. So we'll start lying on our backs. And you want to set up so your feet are right there. Your feet are hips distance wide apart and your toes are facing straight ahead rather than turned out. So when we come into bridge pose, the place in the body that energy we can feel really pulsing in and out of is the Bandha center in the upper palate. So like right in the center of the roof of your mouth. So it's important when we're setting up for bridge pose that we get a nice vector straight down from the roof of the mouth down into the floor. And you want to press the back of your head gently into the floor, and that keeps the cervical curve of your spine in a healthy and safe position. All right, so there's so many different variations of bridge pose, but we're going to start with the robot arm variation. So we've got our feet set. Let's set the shoulders, since the shoulders will also be weight bearing. So pause, just relax on the floor for a moment, enjoy your breath. And then take a bigger breath and lengthen up through your side ribs and then press your shoulders down into the mat. And we'll take the hands up in this kind of robot arm position with your palms facing each other as if you were holding a block between your hands. All right, we've got the head set, we've got the shoulders set. Let's set the pelvis. So you can tilt the pelvis forward to hollow the groins a little bit and get a little more of the lumbar curve activated in the spine. And then gently draw your tailbone towards your heels to tone the muscles in your belly. Take a deep breath and then engage your legs. Pull your feet isometrically towards your head so you can lift the hips up with a nice strong action. All right, then you can refresh and make sure your legs are strong and engaged. You can even tuck the shoulders under a little bit here for better shoulder alignment. Move the thighs back, draw the tailbone in. And then let's expand the pose. So from the roof of your mouth, press down through the back of your head. And then from the roof of the mouth, extend long through your torso, out through your knees, down into your feet, and radiate in all directions. Keep pressing down into the back of your head. That keeps the chin away from your chest. And you open and enjoy this nice front body stretch. And when you're ready to come down, we'll keep the curve in the low back, lower your sitting bones to the floor, and then relax. So it's important not to turn your head while you're up in your bridge pose. So here's a couple other ways you can explore bridge. You can try different arm variations, or you can do different leg variations. So let's try this one here, the hands. We're going to clasp the hands behind the back. So we'll do all the same things. We'll get set up with a nice long rib cage, shoulders back, press the back of your head down, tilt the pelvis, scoop the tail, pull with your feet, lift your hips up. And then this time, let's stretch the arms down. You can lace your hands together and then walk the shoulder blades in a little bit more. So in this variation, absolutely no part of my spine is touching the floor. I'm on the back of my head, the backs of my arms, and my 2 feet. And it feels nice and open through the chest. I get a nice stretch across the front of the chest. The pec muscles get a nice opening. And the more I root down into the back of my head, the more I can expand up with my torso and forward and through my knees and down into my feet. Move your hands out of the way to come down. Feels so good. I love bridge pose for getting a nice front body opening. All right, and then one more variation we'll look at today is the one leg bridge. And there's a bunch of different ways you can do this one too, but we'll try this variation. So you can either keep your robot arms or your hands laced options with the arms. All right, so we lengthen the side ribs, shoulders back, back of the head into the floor. Pull with your feet. Inhale, go up. Let's get the groins hollowed out here a little bit, and then scoop the tail, go a little higher. And I'm going to do arms tucked under variation because that feels comfortable on my shoulders. Now to take one leg up, you bring your knee up towards your chest and then stretch the foot up towards the sky. Keep rooting down through the back of your head. Extend long through your legs. You can bring that foot down to the floor. And then second leg up, knee towards your chest first. And then reach with your foot. Bend the knee, lower your foot to the ground, release your hands, come down. And take a mini Shavasana. All right, so bridge pose, Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. So much fun. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.